Big Face, what's up, man?
How's today? How your day been?
But my day's been good, you know. I've had a nice, easy day. Chilled with the family, did what I had to do. Yeah, now I'm here. I've just come to see you, man. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm always good. Always happy to see you.
Yeah, good to see you as well, my dog.
I just want to ask you,
Mm-hmm.
like, I know you're doing this show now, Big Face.
Yeah.
Can you tell me why you're doing it?
I'll be honest, like, why am I doing the Big Face Show? The reason why I started the Big Face Show is because, like, I used to do music before. And I think I would say I was good at it, but I never took it serious. And I was always into other stuff, but I didn't know what I was really into. And I was a bad dude in school, not bad as bad, but I was bad. And then when I went to college, things started changing a bit. I started studying video media and stuff like that, and I did that for a few years. And then I went to university. I've always wanted to be like the man that edits Harry Potter films and does effects, like the visual effects, which like that thing there. That's what I wanted to do. But when I went to uni, they also made me do philosophy. And learning philosophy, that changed me. Even though I didn't pass the course, that little bit of philosophy just blew my mind, opened my mind to a lot of things. And I had one teacher, he was foreign, he didn't even speak good English, but because I'm also from a foreign background, how he put stuff made a lot of sense to me. It just changed my thinking. And then I've always found myself being needed by people. People always wanting to be around me or needing me for some type of purpose or just laughter. Like I'm some, I don't even know. People's always ask me for advice, then I find myself giving better advice. I'm giving so much advice and I'm not even know, what do you call them people there, them people there you go talk to? Psychiatrists or whatever the people.
Counsellors?
The counsellors. I'm not even none of that. But then, I started saying, you know what, I give so much advice and I honestly think I give good advice. Then I said to myself, you know what, I want to start something where I can inspire people and help people, even if they don't know me, because the little people that do know me, I hope that I've made an impact to their life, you know? So this is why I started the Big Face Show, because I've learned a lot and I think I've got a little wisdom to give to the world.
So I'd like to take you back to your origins and
Yeah.
where you came from originally, your parents come from, and a little bit about you.
Originally I'm from Congo, DRC, Kinshasa to be exact. We came here when I was at 5 years old. We come to England when I was 5. And when I come here, I spoke proper French. Yeah, I didn't even speak no English. I just spoke French in my home language, which is Lingala. I come to school, nowadays I don't even know how to speak French no more. You even try to dare speak French to me. Hey, I'm deaf to the French. You understand? Everything man is saying.
Baba boom!
I'm British now. You understand? You gotta say hello to me. All I know is the basic things, you understand? But when we came here, it was hard. England was different when we came in because we come here early times, a lot of racism going on, a lot of mad things going on, and I remember the first time we come here, I even remember the plane journey. The plane journey was like, because I've never been on a plane before. So when we come here, we landed, and we met a few other people that also come from Congo at that same time. And you know, they brought us to South London. That's where they put us, South West London, in Streatham in a hotel. And we was living there for a few days. We weren't even there for I'll say we weren't even there for 2-3 weeks. And there was some European boy in there. I don't know if there was a family, but it must have been a family. This boy was a bit older than me. And I don't remember the full memory, but I remember we was in the kitchen and I was making something. And I don't know what I did to piss off the boy, but the boy, he must have tapped me on my shoulder. And He's licked me right here on my head. He's licked me right there. One of the spots here on my head, I got right there. He licked me with a big padlock chain with a padlock on the front. Bah! Bust my whole head open, my head just bleeding, blood everywhere. My mum's ran in, just put a towel on my head like I'm screaming, it's mad. So that was like my first experience of the UK. And even though that happened to me, it never made me look at them people there in a mad way. I just saw it as an experience that's happened to me. But I always talk about it because one day the boy might even say, yeah, that was me, man. I hope I see him, nigga hit me with the thing on my head. But yeah.
How do you feel about modern day music now, going back to Africa, with most of the known trap and stars now being African, of African heritage?
You know what, I didn't even think a day like this will come. You know, like when Martin Luther King and them man say that one day I had a dream. Yeah, his dreams come true. You understand? Things is actually at the forefront now, and people are getting recognized. As I said, when we first come here, there was no recognition for us. Like, we used to watch TV and you see them promoting flies in people's eyes. Like, at a time where, because there was no internet and stuff like that, you were just fool for that stuff. You had people talking about making African people with big bellies and like their skeletons. You're showing the maddest of things. And at that time, it was normal. But as we're getting older now, that's borderline abuse. You know, you'll be recording kids starving and saying, please send £10 a month for, are you alright? That's crazy stuff. And what I'm trying to say is, Africa's always been the same. So even when you're seeing stars now, you're seeing these people come out and they're talking and they're putting out their music. It's the same scenery. People have never been starving like that with flies in their eyes. So I'm happy to see the Africans actually getting recognized. Music actually going back to where it originated from.
How do you feel now, seeing all of this and seeing it go full circle? Now other cultures are identifying with something that was African and putting it into their culture.
It's a good thing in one, you know, because it means that people are embracing what people got going on and what people, and it actually shows that no matter if they don't like it, they're taking it in. So that's one thing that we like to see, because at the end of the day, you can see now, no matter what they do, the people that have originated it are out here and they're getting awards. You've got people like Rima, head cover of Rolling Stones now. You understand? Young African boy. You understand? Coming from the ghetto. You've got young, and I'm not just saying young African actors, I'm talking about the whole black, you understand, community, from Jamaica to the black Brazilians to black anything. You're seeing them to the Americans. Everybody's out there now. All these English black actors. Big! Blowing up. And that's not for no reason. This is all for a reason. It's all because at the end of the day, you cannot hide what is real. You understand? And talent always comes from where it comes from. You understand? And talent's always been needed. So when talent is needed, they know where to go find it. And they put it on your screens. So even if you want to be blind to it, always recognize the best singers, the best actors, the best athletes, the best army people, the best free women to ever help build the rockets and make NASA go into space. Well, what? Black women. So the game is the game, you know. It's gone back full circle. And now, we just see how it plays out, man, you know. We already had a one black president. We see how it goes again.
How are you feeling right now about the street life with the youngsters and the impact of young people of today and the movement of young people?
Boy. When it comes to the young people, then I'll be honest, I get a lot of headache. Hurts my head, you know.
What do you mean by headache?
When I say headache, I don't mean literally like a physical headache, like my head's hurting. But it's a spiritual headache. It's like it's a pain that you can't even express, because people have planned to divert the younger generation, and they've always done it. And this is a trickery that always happens. When we was growing up, we had youth clubs. We had people that was not much older than us, but they was helping us. They would give us advice. They'll take time with us. But this is weird, to the point where I can't even express it. And I hope for the best for the young generation now. I hope that, money gets invested into them.
From my perspective, it's more of a situation of young people moving away from their parents too early, and the values of learning they haven't completed.
Well, that's a good answer. That's one way of thinking about it. Or you could say parents are having kids too young and they're not grown. And I'm not saying that parents are having kids too young in a way that people ain't had kids young. Everybody's had kids young. But people grew faster. You had to get with it. We live in a society where there's 30-year-olds, 34-year-olds with 17-year-old kids, 19-year-old kids, and they don't know what they're doing. They don't even work a day in their life. They don't even know, like, back in the days, there would be a certain type of dress code for a certain age group. Now there's none of that. Everyone's wearing everything. Grannies are wearing whatever.
Or is it that parents are not acting as parents and parents are acting as friends?
This is the thing. That's another downfall. Parents acting like friends. Your kid is not your friend. Your kid is your kid. And your kid is there to be taught. So I know that you can get to a certain age and you can have friendship with your parents and stuff like that. You'll just see them going around and and you'll ask them, how old are you lot? 13 years old, smoking weed, high as fuck. You understand? Don't even know what time of day it is. They're fried outside in slippers. They don't even know where trainers are no more, because kids are wearing slippers everywhere. They wear pajamas outside. What is going on? Kids come home from school, they don't even get changed no more. They're just outside. Who does that? Coming home with hella late, parents don't even ask them no more. Why? Because the parents is young. And more time, parents is like, these young parents are at work at late night times when their kids get to certain ages. So kids are out here and they're getting manipulated by older people. You got the older people telling them this. Their mum ain't got no money. Certain times they got no dad in the house. No dad in the house, no father figure. Or their dad lives somewhere down the road. Or their dad is still gangbanging. So it's mad. It's actually mad. But back in the days, even if the dad was gangbanging, that dad will be rocking a suit or some shit. You understand? He'll be rocking some dad jeans. Niggas got a dad top.